Meanwhile, contrary to what we're seeing with Barcelona, Real Madrid just flying at the moment. Perfect in their group stage. Of course, they were behind at one stage against Napoli, came from behind to win by 4-2. Man of the match was a Jude Bellingham. I'm not sure if you've heard of him. Carlo Ancelotti was asked in comparison to him. And the other number 5, of course, who wasn't too bad for Real Madrid either, Zinedine Zidane. He said it's difficult to compare two different generations. What I see is his ability to get into the box. Zidane didn't have that, and the individual quality which Zidane had, Bellingham doesn't have, but that's modern football. Modern football requires physical players like Bellingham who can cover a lot of the pitch quickly. Let's get the French contingent in, shall we? Julien Laurens and Frank LeBoeuf. Carlo Ancelotti saying that Zidane would struggle in the modern day.
Are you good? You're very good.
It is quite something, Frank, because what's interesting is that during that Galactico era, be it Beckham, be it Zidane, whoever it was that came in, it took a while to adapt. There was a lot of pressure, a lot of eyes on you, a lot of eyes on Jude Bellingham, yet he just seems to relish this.
Yeah, he is, and his talent, his involvement into the Ancelotti's tactic works very well. I agree with Ancelotti. They're not the same player. First, they don't look alike, so it's hard to compare them. I think Bellingham works more also defensively, even if he goes into the box. Zidane is more of an artist, or was more of an artist for me. And showing to the world his technique, his feeling, his flair. That's different. I would compare Jude Bellingham more of a Ruud Gullit, I would say, when he was playing for Milan, going into the box, finishing action, or maybe Frank Rijkaard, his former teammates for Milan and for the Dutch national team. So maybe those type of players, stronger, more powerful than Zizou. Zizou was a thinner player, I would say. So hard to compare the two.
Jules, would you like to add your 2 pennies into this conversation?
No, I agree with what Frank said in the sense that you can't compare profiles that are just not the same. They're not the same players. I think Jude is certainly a more complete player. Zidane was better technically, there's no doubt. He was a proper number 10. Jude is everything in this team, really. We said he works hard defensively. He plays as an 8, he plays as a 10, he plays as a 9. He scored goals. He scored goals that Zidane would have never, ever scored in his career. That's not even what Zidane wanted anyway. He was just a creator and he was very happy with that. So apart from the number 5 that they both have, and the fact that they wear the same shirt, play for the same club, that's pretty much it, really.
Overall, Robbo, it must be a coach's dream having someone like Jude Bellingham come into the team, perform as he has, and act the way he has as well.
Absolutely. And Ancelotti's got to take a lot of credit. If you look at the stats for Jude Bellingham, when he was at Birmingham, he scored 4 goals, I think, in 40 games. When he was at Dortmund, he scored 12 goals in 92 games. For England, I think he's only scored 2 goals in 21 games. He's gone to Real Madrid, and Ancelotti's seen that he can make runs into the box. He's powerful. He can play little 1-2s. He can be composed with his finishes. He's seen something in him that maybe other coaches haven't. They thought he was the sort of more holding midfield player that liked to get up and down. He's now an attacking midfield player that makes things happen. He scores goals. He arrives in the box at the right time. He's become a good finisher. He's clever in and around the box. He's not as clever as Zidane was, or maybe Platini, or a player of that sort of ilk, but he still makes the right decision at the right times. He's good in the air. He's powerful. He's a great athlete, but he's also an intelligent footballer and an intelligent young man. And credit has to go to Ancelotti to changing his role slightly and giving him the chance to go and get the goals, which he didn't get at other clubs.
Do you want to go and warm up, Robbo? Is it cold?
It's absolutely fine, Dan. Absolutely fine.
Oh, you can stay. We didn't have you doing extra time. Do you want to stay and do extra time as well?
Of course. I always like to do extra time with you, Dan. That's when we can all take the mickey out of you.
What's happened to Robbo? What's happened to Barcelona Robbo? Oh, my goodness. We'll let you go, mate. Thank you very much.